welcome back to another day of the 30-day Ramadan series. We're super excited. Today we're going to go through, first we're going to start with a quiz, right? We have some family and friends that have joined us. They're in the chat and they are ready to go. So we're going to kick it off with a quiz. The quiz is going to be based on what we went through last session. And then we're going to go through three really interesting, short but very interesting surahs. We have some guests that are going to read it on our behalf. We're going to go through the understanding. And then we're going to, really have like a deep understanding of, what some of the surah mean and things like that. And how we kind of take it into like real life and use it on a day-to-day basis. Right.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we're going to end with a fun quiz. You guys can answer some of the questions on your own, right? When he asks the questions and whatnot. So hopefully you guys get most of them correct. But we're really happy to be here. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. And don't forget, we're going to be shooting all Ramadan long. So make sure you look out for our story and for the link if you want to actually join the conversation.
Yeah. And just to add a little bit more context, she mentioned that we started with the quiz. We usually start with the quiz. It's like a review from, the last lecture. And then we also going into another final quiz for the lecture we covered that day. So for last lecture we covered An-Nas, Al-Kawthar, and Al-Ma'um. Al-Nas is mankind, Al-Kawthar is abundance, and Al-Ma'um is small kindness. That's the previous lecture that we did, and we also took a quiz on that. And moving forward, we're going to be doing today is on Al-Asr and Surah Al-Kawthar and Surah Al Fil, which is the passing time for Al-Nas. Quarish is the Quarish favor. Surah Al Fil is the elephant. So those are the three that we're going to cover today, and we just can't wait to start and get it rocking.
Yeah. So let's get into it. Without further ado, let's get into the game.
Yes, sir. What we're covering is the three surah that we covered last week. It was, I believe it was An-Nas, Al-Kawthar, and Al-Ma'um. Those three surahs. So the questions are going to be based on those three surahs.
Yep, that's what the quiz. And
so you say Surah Al-Nas, Surah Al-Kawthar, and Al-Ma'un.
Yeah.
Al-Ma'un, yeah.
Good.
Okay, so Lamin and Graye, Gana and Mo, Tanti Jenabu and Antibari, Numso and Adam.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's get it started. All right. Starting group one, Lamin and Graye. So the question is, how many verses are there in Surah An-Nas?
I think it's 6. Lamin, you agree?
Yeah, it's 6. I agree.
All right.
Yep, and the correct answer was 6. So that's 1 point for group 1. Now group 2. Question 2 for group 2, Gilan Mo. So where does Surah An-Nas seek protection from? 1, poverty. 2, the wrath of Allah. 3, fire of hell. 4,
sorry about that.
the evil of whisperers, shaitan and jinn.
Evil whisperer and shaitan and jinn. That one.
Okay.
Because I don't think. Yeah.
Okay. Evil is whisperer and jinn. So that's correct. So now group 3. Tanti Jenab and Maryam Bari. The question is coming up. So the question is, which attribute of Allah is mentioned in the first verse of Surah An-Nas? 1, Al-Aziz, the mighty. 2, Ar-Rahman, the most merciful. Al-Malik, the king. And Rab Nas, Lord of the mankind. Group 3.
I think it's the Rabbin Nas, Lord of mankind.
Okay. Yep, you got it. You're right.
Okay.
That's everybody got a point. So Numso and Adam, the next question is coming up.
Ooh.
And you guys got 25 seconds to answer. So any minute now. Okay. What does Al-Kawthar mean? Forgiveness, abundance, light, mercy.
I think it's abundance.
Adam.
Adam, what do you think it means?
Yeah.
Okay, abundance?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay, you guys got it right. So everybody get a points for the first round. We move on to the second round. Team 1, Lamine and Granier. The question should be coming up
Like
in any
things is
second.
about to get hard.
How many verses are in the Surah Al-Kawthar? 6, 5,
Surah
3,
okay.
2, 4.
Inna out of Sagar Bakon. Lamin, I think it's 3 or 4.
I have a question.
You got 5 seconds left.
Lamin, are you here?
You better pick one. Lamine's on mute.
Oh, damn. I picked 3. I think it's 3 or 4.
Okay. I got it.
I was like, I was reciting it and I was like, I know it. It sounds like 3, but sometimes you get
Yelling it out, but
You
the
got it.
button, like my mute. I'm mute when it
okay, no, it's cool. I got us.
You got it.
Yeah, it's three.
That was gonna hear them, so it's gonna be more in Guinea.
Okay.
I hope they're listening. According to Surah Al-Kawthar, what should be done in gratitude to Allah for his blessing? 1, give charity to the poor. 2, seek wealth and power. 3, worship idols. 4, pray and sacrifice to Allah. Mo and Guinea.
I mean, praying and giving charity.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said that one too.
So again, if you in that app, okay, pray and pray.
That's
and
the thing. I can't do both because when I'm in here, I
Experience-
can't talk if I'm in that one.
Oh, okay.
It won't let
okay.
me.
So that was correct. I think I put the wrong one.
It was correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yep.
Perfect.
Next one is Jenab and Mariam Bari. The Surah Al-Kawthar was revealed in response to which event? 1, the conquest of Mecca. 2, the night journey. The 5 revelation, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, losing his son.
Man.
Oof, I don't know.
I am going with the prophet losing his sons.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive.
Okay.
Jennifer, was that?
I mean, one is talking, so we'll go.
Yeah.
One.
And Janet was not answering, so I'm assuming she's not here anymore.
So you got it right, Auntie. You got it right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
Group 4. Group 4. Num so got Adam.
Okay.
So everybody got 2 points so far. Every group got 2 points so far.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What is the name of the river in paradise that was granted to the Prophet Muhammad? One is it Al-Rahmah, Al-Kawthar, I don't know how to pronounce that. Y'all can look at it. Al-Firdah.
It's Al-Kata, no? No, Adam?
You asking me? I don't know.
This one I'm not, cause like Al-Firdaus, that's the highest
I clicked it as
paradise in Jannah.
No, I think
But
it's
it's talking about
Al-Kata.
rivers.
It's Al-Kata. That's the river.
Yeah,
She said it's
Al-Kawthar.
Akata.
No,
Akata.
Al-Kata.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me see.
Al-Kawthar.
Yeah.
River of abundance.
We got it right?
She got it right. Okay.
Everybody
Next
got
group.
2 points.
Graye and Lamine. Lamine, don't sleep on her now, though.
Okay, because I was a little bit worried earlier. Okay, what's the next question?
What is Surah Al-Ma'um mainly about? 1, the law of inheritance. 2, the day of judgment. 3, the importance of prayers and charity. 4, the miracles of the Prophet.
Let me
damn.
see.
I think the importance of
Charity.
prayer and kindness.
Yeah.
Like prayer and charity or something like that.
Yeah, charity. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
She's yelling,
I
right?
think so.
Graye is yelling, right?
No, she's not yelling.
She's
Am I
yelling.
yelling?
No.
No, she's not yelling.
No.
I'm excited. Did we win?
Yeah, that's true. So 3.
Yep.
Bell tip. Let me stop.
Yeah, me
Not
too.
now they're trying to dim my spirit.
No,
Oh
we-
my god.
No, she's not yelling.
Get that Mo.
It's enthusiastic.
Y'all ready?
We should have.
Okay, the question is, according to Surah Al-Ma'um, which action is criticized? Giving wealth to orphans, lack of faith, not praying on time, showing off in prayers, and neglecting the needy.
Ooh.
Neglecting the needy and showing off in prayers.
You act like you know something about that in real life.
Because I do.
Okay, is that what your teammate think too?
Mo, what do you think?
I think Mo is dealing with
Pull
Khalifa.
it in.
I'm listening just now. I gotta take care of Khalifa right quick.
I do that. Okay. If you lose,
Alright,
he's
so
gonna.
showing off in prayers and neglecting the needy because it's all about giving. It's all about charity.
Yeah. Giving wealth. No, you're actually right. This is my fault. Yeah, you're right. You got the correct one.
Okay.
Next.
It's me and Adam, right?
Yeah, you ain't gonna Adam. No, it's Tanti
No,
Jenab
it's
and
me and John Jainabo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back now.
What is the meaning of al-ma'um? One, the small kindness of act of charity, the woman.
Didn't we just do that one?
No. The gates of heaven, the righteous people.
Like the meaning of
the meaning of it, yeah. Of the let me pause it.
Hold on. I'm trying to open up the app.
I think
You can just say it regardless, you're gonna get the
No,
points.
the trivia app. Then don't I have to click it?
It's fine.
No, they're keeping track.
Yeah, we keeping track.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm about to. You guys have 2
What
seconds.
you think? Hold on.
I'm giving y'all too many.
no,
I think the
go
time is
away.
up.
Time is up.
Time is a grand Adam, don't do that.
Time is up. It's actually 0. No, time is
small-
up.
No.
The time ran out.
Give
I
me
gave you
a
extra
second.
time. I gave you extra time.
Guys, yeah, they did give you extra time.
I gave you guys extra time.
Aisha, please, I already lost the Fulani challenge. Don't come here and embarrass me here too. Please, guys, give me a chance to shine. Oh.
Still have the other quiz from last week.
We're doing 3 surahs today. We're doing Surah Quarish, Al-Asr, and what's the other one? Al Fil.
That's what I feel like.
Wait, the question's over?
Yeah, because me, last time it was like 4 of us in here. You get what I'm saying? So like,
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
yeah. So like, but there's another. I have another quiz set too at the end.
Based on what we go through right now.
You just be our BTA. So
We can, but yeah, all right, perfect. Okay. So I'm about to play the first surah and read it. Then we
Which
can
one
go
is the first one that we're going through?
An As. Yep, and then
I'm trying to hear one of y'all recite, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No, start with Quarish.
Oh, because we had it in that. Okay, well, I can. That's fine.
Quarish.
Let me see. What number is it? 106.
106.
Jangan yang fialla.
Fialla.
Oh, me ala jangu de Qureshi.
You go ahead. Qureshi.
Can my husband read for you guys?
Oh yeah, he can. Yeah, we would love that.
Even though I feel like this is a too short of a surah for him, but
It's short.
So you'll do feel, he said.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Does somebody want to take this?
Okay, great.
Anybody?
Which one you reading first?
This is Quresh.
I mean, you got this.
You can recite Quarish.
Of course you can.
No, I can't.
You want to go to the thing and then while he recites?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Lamin.
I mean, if you want to recite, you can.
I'm not going to
All right, give me 2 seconds. But I got y'all.
Don't be shy, bro.
Come on, bro. I didn't read it in Clubhouse before.
I know.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Bravo.
There you go.
Bravo. Appreciate it. Hey, turkey. Huh?
Is the chat bigger?
Yeah. Let me see. No, that's I appreciate
my
that.
background loud?
No, it was perfect.
No, it was perfect.
I'm also gonna play it too, because after we read, I always play that also.
لإيلاف قريش
Janet, you next.
إيلاف
You gotta
Yeah,
say,
can y'all hear it?
Let me stop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play again.
رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
That was perfect. It's funny because the thing as I'm reading it, I'm trying to go from right to left, and it's kind of tripping me out a little bit because it's like left to right. Yes, so we're gonna kind of go through it each line for line, and then kind of talk about the surah in general, and then everybody can just give it, let us know how they feel about the surah and what the surah means to them. And like, you can also talk about when you first recited this surah, nostalgia, if it took you back to any place when you were young or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna go through it line for line, and then we can dissect that after.
Wait, you played it?
Yeah, who was that? Who said that?
Aisha, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, because you gotta click view the tab. I think you got
screen.
Yeah, watch screen or something like that. But I already played it.
But he's gonna just read the English.
So
can you see the screen where he's sharing screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, say at least for the favor of mankind, Quraysh habitually secure in their trading caravan to Yemen in the winter and Syria in the summer. Let them worship the Lord of this sacred house, who has fed them against hunger and made them secure against fear. So we can kind of get into it, the whole surah. I know it's a very short surah. Do anybody want to, if they want to take on and just let us know, how often do they read this surah? Is it one of your favorite surah, and what does it mean to you?
And I want to also understand, what is the context? Because and then people who know the context and things like that can also discuss and go through.
Yes. Do anybody want to? I can kind of put it in more context, and then we can. Do you have anything right there, Nusa?
One thing I like about the surah is that
you're breaking up.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay. No, I was saying one thing I really like about this surah, it's actually, I won't say it's my favorite because I'll be lying, because I actually barely ever, don't read it as much as I read my other surahs. However, what I like about it is that it's speaking directly to the people of the Prophet, peace be upon him, because it's speaking to the Quraysh people. And we all know that the Prophet, peace be upon him, is from the Banu Hashim tribe, which is I think is part of the Quraysh tribe. And it's just essentially telling them to be thankful for all the blessings that Allah has bestowed upon them. And because they were a group of they were traders, and most of their wealth came from trading. So I love that it's speaking directly to them, just because a lot of time, the only last thing I was going to say is, I'm saying that even the people of the Prophet are not an exception. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to be thankful for Allah and, the guidance, the protection, and everything he provides. Yep. So that's all I was going to say. That includes the people of the Prophet, peace be upon him.
All right. That's perfect. Thank you, Graye. I'm going to also add more context, and I'm also going to ask some questions or whatever. I think Graye kind of said a lot of things that I was going to ask anyway. So Quraysh were an Arab tribe that ruled Mecca and controlled the Kaaba in the Arabian Peninsula. And she also mentioned about them being merchant, how they made their money and stuff like that. They were also descendant of Quraysh, right, the Quraysh people, and who united the tribe and things like that. And they were ruling the tribe of Mecca when the Prophet Muhammad was born. And the Quraysh were expelled from Mecca after the Prophet Muhammad began preaching Islam. And also it's the 106th chapter of the Quran, and it's also about blessing Allah. The blessing Allah bestowed upon the Quraysh tribe. The chapter encouraged Quraysh to worship Allah in gratitude for these blessings. Do you have anything to add, Nimso?
No, I think it's short, but very to kind of what you guys have said already. It's short but very instructive.
Yes.
Even to the people most closest to the Prophet, peace be upon him.
Yeah.
Kind of what you guys said.
Also, that the chapter also encouraged Quraysh to worship Allah so that they would protect them on their trading journey. And also one significant thing about the chapter, it can inspire personal responsibility, gratitude, something that you can apply to your own personal life. It can also encourage Muslims to reflect on their lives and approach them with a mindset that aligns with the Islamic value. So I think if anything you can take from this surah, it would be that. And like I said, every surah comes with with its own meaning, and it's also a story behind it. So that's why it's good to contextualize it and understand it, and also find a way to apply it to your own life. Would you agree?
Yeah.
So do anybody, because I know it's a very, very short surah. I know Graye said a lot, but do anybody else want to add anything to it before we continue? And also remember, we're going to have a quiz at the end about all of these surahs. So try to remember the things that we're talking about, because they're going to be very key for your team at the end of the lecture.
Oh, I wanted to add that the Quraysh are also the custodians of the Kaaba.
Yes, that's true.
I wanted to kind of add, or maybe just what I'm taking from it. This is not a frequent surah that I use either, but what I'm taking from it, from what you guys read and the translation and stuff, is just that maybe in a way of, for the Quraysh people not to be like cocky, because the Prophet is from amongst them. I take it as Allah still telling them, okay, be grateful, be mindful, don't get cocky. The Prophet is from amongst you, but still continue to worship and listen to the Prophet. The fact that he is amongst you, don't let that get to your head type of way. That's how I'm taking it.
Yeah, no, that was well said. I agree. Anybody who also want to add a little bit more context or anything?
Nope.
Okay. No, that's perfect.
We can move on to the next one.
That was perfect. And
Anybody said her husband. Can we read the next one?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Let me see. Number
105.
Is it one? Okay, got you. Can I talk again?
Yeah.
Somebody say something real quick. Okay, got you. I was just trying to make sure you guys' audio was good.
We're reading Al Fil, right?
Yeah. Now I was just checking see if the audio from you guys were coming into the recording. That's all. Okay, we're gonna go to the next. What's the next one, Numso? 105. That's the one Auntie husband said that he wanted to read. Or was it a different one?
Yeah, it's this one.
Okay. Yep. Whenever he's ready, we're here.
All right.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, brother. How you doing?
Walaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Wait, what happened?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
MashaAllah.
Takbir.
That was beautiful.
Madam, you have a whole ustad.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Wow,
I guess we're gonna mute now.
that was Auntie. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you, Maya. That was beautiful.
Mashallah.
Yeah,
we need
step
him
up
more.
your reading game.
Now listen, I wasn't trying to read with Tajweed. He got it. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you gotta do better.
No. Hold on. Lamin did good. Don't even play that.
There's not no competition. He got it for sure.
Mashallah. That was good.
Lamin's tough. Don't do that. All right. I'm about to play now. Oh, yeah.
ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول
not picking up their audio. So sometimes pay attention. Perfect.
Alright, so do you want
We can go through the definition, the meaning of it, and then also the translation. Sorry, and then we can go through the context and stuff like that, and then we can have a discussion. Okay, the first one say first the Surah Al Fil is with the elephant, and
Elephant.
yep, it said, "Have you not seen, O Prophet, how you Lord dealt with the army of the elephant? Did he not frustrate their scheme? For he sent against them flocks of birds, that pelted them with stone of baked clay, leaving them like chewed up straw." Okay, I know I was reading within pause in between. Do anybody want to kind of talk about it first, so I can kind of give you like the context of it, and then we can have a discussion?
I'm gonna let somebody else go.
Okay, I can give you the context of the whole surah, and then we can have a conversation about it. If anybody want to add something, they can. So Surah Al Fil, the meaning is,
It's just your echo.
Oh, okay. The elephant in Arabic, which is Al Fil, is in a short chapter in the Quran that narrates the story of Abraha al-Ashram, the ruler of Yemen, who attempted to destroy the Kaaba in Mecca with an army of elephants, but was thwarted by Allah, who sent flocks of birds to attack them with stones, signifying God's protection over the holy site. This event is considered to have happened in the year of Prophet Muhammad's birth, hence the title Year of the Elephant. So some of the key points about the surah is the central event. The story of Abraha fell attempt to destroy the Kaaba with an elephant army. The significance of it is the event is a reminder of Allah's powers to protect his house, Kaaba, and serves as a warning against arrogance and aggression. And a divine intervention in that event was the bird pelting the invaders with stones, symbolized Allah's miraculous intervention to defend the Kaaba. So the historical context here is the surah is believed to have been revealed in Mecca during the early days of Prophet Muhammad's mission. So that's what the Surah Al Fil pretty much represent. Do anybody want to add more to it, or do anybody have any other, anything that they want to add in general?
That's the elephant surah, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that's also the year Prophet Muhammad was born.
Yeah,
because the year of elephant. So they used to, like, back then, that used to be the calendar. They used to name years of something, whatever a tragedy or something happened. There's a year of that. So year of elephants was also the year he was born.
Got you.
That's interesting. I like the divine intervention aspect of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, somebody may think they're high and mighty and, think they have a clear sighting of to do something, right? In this case, it was destruction, but just in general. And then, but divine intervention is a real thing. And, so I like that aspect of it.
Yeah. Anybody? So
To me, the way go ahead.
No, go.
No, I was going to say the way I see this surah, again, this is not an interpretation of it at all. It's just an idea that I get based on this surah, is that the same way how, the elephant was big and mighty and he took, flies to take down the elephants. It's the same way where, your situation today might not be your situation tomorrow. So don't be... what is it called? Not there's a word I'm looking for. Not necessarily saying don't be proud, but don't think that you're invincible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What Allah gives, Allah takes.
Yeah.
That's true. Because what is a bird to an elephant or a fly to an elephant, right? Like you might not think that it's a threat at all, but the thing that you least thought is a threat, can prove wrong.
Yeah. Also, I think because at first when you look at it, the elephant to me, initially, because I don't as a child, we didn't go through the definition. And when I was younger, I don't think we went through the definition of it. But just looking at it, just the elephant, my hope, thought process going into it was going to be something significant that the elephant did or something in protection. But in this case, it was the other way around. The elephant was actually being used to destroy. Somebody got to go on mute. To destroy it, right? So, and also, just people in general, sometimes people feel like that they have like the ultimate power or the absolute power that they can do whatever they want. And like you said, divine intervention happens sometimes and we don't know how it happened. You just have to say, that's just God, and it happened every day in life. Sometimes you might catch yourself in a crossfire or somebody try to do harm to you, and then it might be something that protects you. It doesn't have to be the same situation where the birds are flocking or dropping rocks or things like that. It could be simply that somebody was ready to rob you and the police just drove by. That could be in a fundamental equivalent to that, the birds and somebody just happened to be in a situation and something will end up popping up to help you in that situation. So to me, that's what this surah to me represent for me. And also the spiritual connection is serve as a reminder that Allah immense power and ability to protect His house. And you can take that as many different ways, but at the end of the day, it just lets you know that God is above all and is also watching, and sometimes He interferes when it's necessary. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. Yeah. Do anybody want to add?
Well put.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
No.
103.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna play it for you guys whenever you're ready. All right.
والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر.
Not gonna lie, that's one of my faves to recite.
It's very short, huh? So
I have a question. Did we skip a surah?
No, we didn't.
The 104. Yeah.
The 104?
Yeah, it's just because we. Yeah, we have it on under day 4.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we'll do for the current schedule, we'll take another look and we may rearrange.
Rearrange it.
See if there's any that's consecutively next to each other to just go in that order. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the surah says, by the passage of times, surely humanity is in grave loss, except those who have faith, do good, and urge each other to the truth, and urge each other to perseverance.
Oh.
That sounded good, doesn't it?
I like that. So, the urging each other. It feels like the motivating and the supporting,
what me and you do. I don't know about them. I'm talking about me and you do.
No, I'm saying what we're doing here right now.
So I'm gonna now kind of talk about the context and things like that. So Surah Al-Asr is the chapter in the Quran that teaches the importance of faith, good deeds, and patience. It also emphasizes the fleeting nature of time. So the chapter emphasizes the importance of being mindful of how we use our time. We just talked about that today, right? So faith, the chapter teaches that all people are in loss except those who have faith in Islam. Good deeds, the chapter teaches the importance of doing righteous deeds. Patience, the chapter teaches the importance of being patient, inviting others to the truth. The chapter teaches the importance of inviting others to the truth and God deeds. Remember some of the stuff I'm saying. Okay. Now the significance of it is the Surah Al-Asr is one of the shortest chapter.
Al-Asr?
Al-Asr. Al-Asr. Asr. Mm-hmm. Is one of the shortest chapter in the Quran, with only 3 verses. Oh my God, I'm giving out the answer. Only 3 verses. As far as it's brevity.
Bro, you're giving out all the answer, bro.
We're gonna see if they're gonna remember. It's considered to contain the core message of the Quran. It also one of the first chapter that Muslims learned when they started reading the Quran. So the word asr translates to time, but it has a deeper meaning than deeper meaning than other Arabic words for time. It can also mean declining day or time that is limited.
Yep. I have something to say about this. I was actually listening to something earlier this morning that actually had to do with this. And one of the things that he said was, it's the app that actually Jen put me on. One of the things that he said was that the only thing you truly lose, because what does it mean to truly lose something? It means you can never get it back, right? And
unless it's your key.
But you can get a copy of your key, right? Like you can get
stay on course.
You can get a copy of something like, oh, I lost my shoe, I can get another shoe, like, you know. But the only thing that you truly like can lose is time. And that's why like even the idea of like lost and true lost is associated with and discussed specifically in this surah, because like we can never get 10 a.m. you know, February 18th back again, ever. It's done, right? And not just us, just the whole world in general. We can never get, once today is gone, we can never get today back. It's gone completely. That's it. Yeah. And so the idea of like, he was talking about live your life with urgency. And when you live your life with urgency, like you just recognize, and with the forefront of, you're never getting back any of this time again, that you know, this 10 a.m. of today is gone forever. And so the same thing of like just this life in general, like once it's gone forever. So living your life with intention, living your life fully, and with a sense of urgency, and like getting up to achieve and doing things that you want to do, because God wants you to make the most out of like this life and whatnot. So
yeah, that was well said.
I was actually that's funny, because I didn't realize that we were going to cover this today, but I was actually listening to this earlier this morning.
Yep. Do anybody have more to add? Because I have stuff I wanted to ask questions, but if somebody want to say something real quick, they can go ahead.
No, I think this was well said, Numso.
Yeah, you summed it up perfectly.
Okay.
Time is very, very.
Y'all saying that she said it. How do y'all use y'all time? First of all,
that's what I'm saying. So okay, let me swing back down. Yeah. I'm saying this one touched just because I personally am struggling with this aspect of it. Like I feel like sometimes I don't use my time to the best of my ability. That means probably like I'm watching stuff I'm not supposed to, like ratchet shows and stuff like that, where I could be focusing more on my deen and stuff. But I have stopped with the music. I listen to the Quran, and I listen to my guy, me and Numso's guy now, on a daily basis.
Auntie Numso guy is me. So let's just let's get that clear.
No, not that. The Bayina guy.
No, I'm joking.
The app.
Yeah,
so it's like it's a personal struggle. That how I carefully use my time, and use my time, and it's something I'm struggling personally with, but I'm trying day by day, and that's the only thing that like keeps me trying, is the fact that I'm putting effort into it to try to not waste the time that we have in this dunya. Right?
I agree.
Can I also add to that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is for everybody who's struggling, right? So it's just like, I just want to say, like, don't be hard on yourself, right? Because that's how the whole Islam is. Like, in Islam is all about managing time. It's like it's balance of religion in this life that we live in, right? It's like even the imam that we follow, they all struggle. Don't like, you gotta be careful when it comes to Quran. Like I said that to everybody, even me myself. Be careful when don't let it consume you to the point that you lose yourself. You know, so like it's all about balance. You gotta balance it out. Like you have to, like Islam is all about doing your best and take the good part of it.
Yeah.
Do your best. You know, don't lose yourself. Just because you fumble the ball here, there, it doesn't mean that, you know, you losing your faith or Allah about to punish you. No. That's how Islam is really about, the struggle. The more you struggle, the more blessing you get. You know, so like, you know, like I just want to put it out there, you know, if you're struggling here and there, That's how life is about. Sometimes, you might be caught up with your friends, life there, like, mixing up with those premixing. It's all a part of this life. We have to test before we die. That's Islam. I just wanted to add it there, Thank you.
No, thanks for that.
Can I add a little something too? My fault.
You good.
Sure.
That's what it's about.
Just to I like everything, like just to add on to what Adam just said, like he said, like it's life, like we all go through stuff, you feel me? Like that's the thing about Islam, like he said, like you just gotta like go back to Allah. Like nobody, like we're human beings, we're not perfect, like we're not built like the angels to the point where like all we know is just to worship Allah. Like if we was built like that, then we would not, we would not be humans. So like it's always good to like notice what you're doing wrong and then like always go back. That's a part of like Iman. Like when you notice what you're doing wrong and you go back and like repent for whatever it is, using your time like badly or whatever the case may be. Like we all go through stuff, like he said. Like it's just returning back to Allah. Like that's the number one thing. Like no matter how far you get away from Allah, like just always return back. There's no, I'm sinning too much or I'm listening to too much music or I'm straying away too much. It's like it's always a way back. That's all I gotta say.
No, I agree. I think that was well said. But since these are
well said, Lamine.
Yeah, since these are short surahs, I like not only because it's short surahs, but I want to also like counter with something that Adama said, and I'm pretty sure everybody struggle with time and stuff like that. So we can also kind of talk about that too. So we can have like an open discussion, and so we can be honest with each other, because I know like people, that's just a joke. But Adama, you said that the more that you struggle, the more blessing you get. I want to make sure that
that's
definitely, because even in some of the surah, Allah himself says, us as a human being, if we did not sin and repent back to him, he has the power to wipe out the whole humanity and replace us to another like a creation that he will create.
Okay.
And also,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead. You got him, sir. Okay, the reason why I said that, right? Because one thing is like to read the Quran and understand, and also like try to apply it to life or try to make it make sense, right? So for me, like me and Numsa had this conversation. I told her, I'm like, I started doing. I don't know if there's different ways that it happens, but when I was struggling, and at that time, I didn't feel like I was getting a lot of blessings, right? This is just talking from personal, perspective, right? Just I wasn't getting a lot of blessings. It was just struggle on top of struggle on top of struggle. But the later on it changed, right? Like the less, like, because my struggle also came from, I can also say like it was kind of my fault, but we were taught that like you should help people, but not to handicap yourself. That part wasn't really, they didn't teach that part, right? Or whatever, maybe not clear to me. But when I was struggling, I didn't feel like I was getting a lot of blessing. But when I stopped struggling, that's when I felt like a lot of things were becoming more clearer, better for me. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason I wanted to like ask you, kind of counter that, argument.
Wait, can I add something?
Can I say? Yeah, go ahead, Lamine.
Lamine, and then Graya, and then you, Numsu. Yeah, go ahead.
What I was saying is like, you know how, okay, like sometimes like we all put, like everything is a test in life, right? Like, you know how, like you said, you were struggling, like we all struggle with whatever it is that we're going through. Some are similar, some are like, there's levels to whatever like struggle that you're going through.
Yeah.
Like my thing is when you're going through struggles, like even with people like back home or whatever, it's all a test. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like some people, they get tested with money. Some people, they get tested with poverty. Some people, they get tested with sickness. Some people just get tested with all different types of things. Like it's all about like being patient. Like, cause a lot of times we always struggle. Like we all like went through the struggle before, whatever kind of struggle it is. Now you look back and it's like, damn, like I really went through that. Like, but you don't even remember how it really felt at the time. Like you can remember what happened, but you don't actually remember that feeling like right now, like where you're at right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's all about like me. I look at it as like just a test, like being patient. Like I understand we all go through stuff. It's just like, I don't know. Like me, I go through a lot of stuff, like mentally a lot of times, but it's just like I just like put my like trust in Allah, and then I do what I like my due diligence and like what I have to do, and then just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Like, I just look at it as a test.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a test a lot of time, and the more like sometimes Allah will be testing you with different things, right? So like you said, you felt like like you weren't getting a lot of blessings, and he was like he was. I feel like he was trusting you. He was testing you around that time, and he just needed you to be more patient, and then afterwards, there were rewards to it. I think in life in general, there's like what we call like jihad. Because a lot of times when people talk about jihad, they're thinking, oh my God, like the bad thing. No, no, no. It's like, it's really the internal struggle of everyday life, right? Or everyday things that you go through. Like, for instance, like one of the things like I use a lot as like my jihad or whatever is like covering my hair. Like covering your hair as a woman is something that is not an easy thing to do, because sometimes you want to show your hair, you want to do, those are things, no matter how long you've had your head, like your head scarf hair covered. I've had my hair covered for like 12 plus years now. And I've never taken off my scarf, like ever. And that still makes, like, every now and then I really be feeling like, oh my God, like I just want to leave my hair out. But that's the struggle that I have to deal with. Knowing why I did it and why I'm going to keep doing it is important. And that's the struggle. And I know that, like, I will get benefits from that.
Got you. Now that's a good point. That's a great point. But go ahead, sir.
And yeah, to add on to those, to that as well, I would say, I do think, and I think this is a great point. The idea of struggling and whatnot, like, because in the example that you gave, for example, you had a certain type of struggle, right? And it was essentially a result of not just one thing, but like, let's say selflessness to a certain extent, right? Of, putting others' needs above my own, etc. And then that, may have continuously caused you to, unfortunately be in certain situations because you're trying to help other people and things like that. And eventually having enough of that and learning, like, okay, you know what? I'm going to adapt and be there for myself. I'm going to be selfless for myself. I need like some level of selfishness, right? To make sure that I'm good, to make sure that my family is good, to make sure that like my peace of mind is good, right? Yeah. And I think that like even in that struggle, I can see the blessing of that struggle is that
Auntie, meet yourself.
I can see that the blessing, even in that struggle, the blessing in that struggle is that you had to go through that in order for you to, once you had enough of it, you've developed a type of a layer of skin that makes you comfortable with setting your boundaries, right? And at a time when, like, let's say, for example, when certain things happen to certain people, but they have either more or less like consequence, so to speak, right? Like at a time when you're younger and things like that, having to go through that struggle so that you learn the lesson, you build that extra layer of skin that allows you to put your boundaries up so that when things are more, what's the word I'm looking for? When things are more like, not critical, but more, there's more at risk. Yeah. You have there's a different layer of you, right? It's a different version of you, version 2.0, that because of that struggle was a blessing for you to have to learn to be who you needed to be in order to be ready to take on more blessings. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been ready to take on these other blessings because you could have just rolled it off to other people had you still been in a state where you were as selfless as you are.
So you're saying, like, through my journey of my whatever I struggle with at that time, is that blessing is coming around now? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that you going through that struggle is a blessing because it got to a point where you felt like enough is enough, and that made you learn to have a thicker skin and like not feel bad or a certain way when you put your boundaries up. And then because of that, so now you're like version 2.0, right? And don't feel a way or bad or whatever. And then you're able to now take on newer blessings that have nothing to do with the fart, but take on newer blessings without risking those newer blessings. Almost like you know how like a caterpillar goes through a cocoon and has to like go through all this whole process and things like that. And eventually then in order to be able to transform into what it ultimately needs to be. So
so pretty much the past struggle I learned from that to where I'm at today is what ultimately is my blessing. I'm saying? Okay. So because there
are some people when they grow up, right? Like the parents, somebody could have told them like, oh, you know, make sure you look out for yourself, etc.
Yeah.
But you'll learn it, but you may not. You know how sometimes like you have to go through certain experiences in order to really like for it to hit home for you.
Yeah.
And so kind of one of those.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that because I want other people to talk to. I think Mo, I don't know if Mo wanted to say something. I don't know, Graye wanted to add more or Tanti Mariam Bari.
Yeah, I'm gonna add something after Graye though.
Yeah, Graye, go ahead. If you want to.
No, I'm okay.
Yeah,
somebody else can.
No, it's something that Daughter said earlier, like that kind of like caught my attention to when you was like, it was like your fault. Because a lot of times we do go through stuff like if we're talking about in like a religious aspect, like I'm not going to say even struggle, like we get punished in certain ways, but we wonder why like certain things are happening, but we're the ones that's like causing it. Like he said earlier, like it was his fault, but I don't know if you were trying to like direct it like towards that way, but
no, I get what you're saying.
But a lot of times, like, a lot of times we're like, say you're not a person that like pray or whatever the case may be, or you're a person that like everything that happens in your life, you're trying to like take it up like upon yourself, like, oh, I'm gonna just go through this, like I'm the one that's gonna solve this problem. Like a lot of problems we cannot solve ourselves.
Yeah,
like a lot of things we just cannot handle. Like you gotta like leave it in the hands of Allah. Like that's the only thing you could do, and then do what you could do as a person to like you know, just better yourself, like your situation or whatever the case may be.
No,
a lot of times we get punished from stuff that we actually do. You feel me? Like from our minds, like our mindset to like our actions to the places we go. Like I'm speaking from experience though. You feel me? A lot of times I sit back and be like, damn, like why is this happening? Like a lot of stuff, I'm like, I'm the one that put myself in this situation and not nobody else. I can't sit there and be like, damn, like Allah, why did you put me through this? Allah did not tell me to come here. Or Allah did not tell me to do this, that, and the third. You feel me? So that's how I look at it.
But would you say that's punishment? Like, would you use that word?
No. A lot of times Allah will punish you without you even like.
No, because I'm asking because I wouldn't say from knowledge, from what I hear, to say that Allah punishes you is
no. It's certain it's certain things like okay, like say like Allah will punish you in certain ways to redirect you back to Him. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not.
So
like,
I would say
right?
I would say Allah will put you through a struggle or a hardship to get you back to Him.
Or hardship.
No, that's a form of punishment.
That's a form of punishment.
That's like you know how your parents like you know how your parents like you do something in school and then your parents like punish you. Like they don't redirect you all the time. They'll like punish you to redirect you. It's the same way. Like Allah, like you would do something. Like say you a person that doesn't pray, right? And then like you're losing your job and all these different types of stuff is happening and you're wondering why. Like Allah is punishing you, or like Allah is wanting you to come to like try to redirect you to that point. Punishment is not like a form of like it's just to like redirect you. I'm looking at it like in that way. So, like it's just to redirect.
The only
you.
reason I'm asking is because I've heard that you saying punishment, like saying that Allah punishes you was wrong. That's what I've heard. So that's why I'm questioning that.
No, you can get punished. We still could get punished now. Like wow, like living. Like if that's the thing. Just to let you like
I was watching this Omar Suleiman. He was talking about like he was saying that like trials and tribulation. He said like, he was talking about how punishments are only in the day of judgment. Like I think it's just the wording. He said that a lot like punishment here is kind of harsh. You
know why is that? I don't agree with that because like people have been punished on planet Earth. Like like people of Odd, like they all been punished in a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Different levels of punishment though. Like that is not just the day of judgment. Like I get what y'all trying to say. It's a level
not to
of
cut you off.
I'm talking about redirection.
So not to cut you off, I think like when you say punishment, it kind of has a negative connotation to it. Not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right.
Yeah, people are taking it that way. That's what I'm saying. It's like a redirection.
And there's like
it's like he wants you to come back to Him.
Yeah, and there's like maybe discipline or whatever, but But what you're saying, I mean,
There you go.
so what Mo said is correct. Like there's punishment for like people that disobey God. But also what you also say, well, let me say is also correct. It says that the Quran does state that God can punish people on earth, often as the way to warn them.
For our own, but that's like a different level, like
No, it's different level. No, it's different level of punishment regardless. Like I said, just look at how your parents punish. Like us, like just in general. Like and our moms were the one that love us the most, but our moms still punish us. Allah loves us the most, and Allah can still punish us. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a form of punishment, but it's not to the level of hellfire and the grave and all this other stuff. It just
but like me when I listen to it, just like said that like kind of veer away from the word punishment. It just like that's what I've
heard too. So
it's probably,
but it's just wording. It's just
wording because it's probably also like in terms of like when it comes to like translation and things like that. Like sometimes they. Like the word punishment, like you, for example, when you're saying it as in the trials and tribulation, all of those synonyms that were just stated, whereas someone can mean the ultimate punishment. And it's different because it's like I feel like in Arabic, there are very specific words that show the gravity of certain things, whereas like in English, it's not really like someone can use like I can say punish, like when you said it, I didn't hear it, like I didn't hear it as like the
negative thing,
the punishment,
Yeah, that's why they would say they're trying to stay away from that. Okay, so there's no confusion.
So let me read something. They say the Quran does state that God can punish people on earth, often as a way to warn them or as a consequence for their action. Although the primary punishment is understood to occur in the afterlife, several verses explicitly mention this concept, with the key example being Surah An-Nahl and the B and 1661, which said that if God were to punish people for all their wrongdoings, he would not leave a single living creature on earth, but instead give them respite until the set time. So but I think everybody has a valid point. Like there's like it depends. Like there's punishment on earth. There's also like the ultimate punishment in the afterlife.
Yeah, it's levels to it. There's different levels. Like
so everybody is correct in their way.
But I think ultimately the idea is that you go through certain struggles and trials and tribulations that need to shape you in order for you to be ready to take on what God has for you. And like if you don't have if you haven't gone through certain things and developed that thick skin and that layer of armor, you may not win the battle that's coming up that's required for you to get to the next level up.
I agree. Also go ahead auntie.
What I was going to say is, like, I heard what Lamine said about how, like, and you also elaborated on that, like, when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, how you feel like sometimes you're being punished. I think that we agreed to say not to use the word punish. But I was also listening to this lecture once, and they said, like, let's say you don't pray, you don't do any of the things that God told you to do, right? And your life is going perfectly. That is also, like, I don't know.
A form of punishment or a form of test.
Calling you back.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And everything is going well for you. You think that you're fine, but that's also ultimately your downfall, because in your mind it's like, well, if I was doing something wrong, God would be mad at me, and I wouldn't, I wouldn't be as successful in this worldly life. So that is also another thing that we can also talk about.
Yeah.
Even when Allah like blocks your heart, like when he like makes you, how they say like Allah will make you blind, but not like physically your eyes. That's like a form of punishment from like what you do. That's a worldly thing. That's not a thing from like an afterlife. That's what I was thinking. I'm looking at more so as like a redirection. It's all like it's just a
it's like guidance in a way, but
like a guide. Yeah, exactly. Like discipline you to the point where you like I said, like. When you going through life, bro, nobody makes more dua than a person that goes through like hardship. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you're going through hardship, you're gonna get redirected back to Allah. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
I mean, I used to say, I'm like, people that pray a lot are the people that sin the most. I don't know.
Exactly. And then kind of what Mariam Bari said is that like it should be like if something wonderful is happening, you know, like alhamdulillah, and you go and you pray about it. If something bad is happening, you go and you you pray about it and stuff. But to your point, like a lot of times it's whenever people are at the lowest is when they kind of reach out, which is fine because that can help redirect them and give them clarity and give them a sense of like, okay, let me just focus and, you know, kind of
pretty much because the thing that I must say that the more you struggle, the more blessing you get. So what I would ask is that every single struggle that every single human being goes through, are they getting more blessing because of that? Every struggle comes with blessings.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
every single struggle come with a blessing, even though you Muslim or not, it doesn't matter.
Because every struggle come with ease. Like it comes with ease.
Yeah, because like it was.
Sometimes a lot of people look at it and they only think about it in this world. Even if the ease is, you don't like. Some people don't see the ease in this world. That ease will come in the hereafter.
Okay. That was gonna be my next question.
The one thing also, because your question, the other thing is there are blessings that come that also do not necessarily come in the form of struggle too, right? Like there are blessings that like things that you've prayed, there are things that I've prayed for that I have, like literally that sign back there, right? That I've prayed for one day, like, you know, at some point in life that, you know, I could look around and be like, you know, alhamdulillah, like it happened. I have either, whether it's in the same form or in a different form, right? It doesn't have to be the same thing. So I do think, and then even when like someone is at work, right? When you're struggling while you're working, that means that you're growing. Yeah. Or when you're at the gym, right? If someone's at the gym, if you're doing your reps, nothing is being sore, you're not building anything, right? When you start pushing yourself, like, and you know, you're getting a little bit of sore, you feel like, okay, I've exercised, I'm sweating a little bit. Like if you go, you're not sweating, nothing is hard. It's just like drinking water. Did you really exercise? So
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
No, that's a great point. And also something that stood out to me in the surah is is a reminder that all humans are in a state of loss except those with strong faith. How do you guys feel about that? Like, can you know, like, can you tell us a story where that really stood out to you, that was the actual thing that was happening in your life at the time? Because
again.
So it said that Anas is a reminder that all humans are in a state of loss except those with strong faith. Good night, Auntie.
I can see that being good night, money.
Yeah, that is I can speak on it if you go ahead.
Yeah, to me, I absolutely think that that's true. Because I think that without faith, without a better tomorrow, without a promise that, you know, God always got me, and like at the end of the day, even if certain things I don't understand, whatever's, you know, like without that optimism or that certain level of certainty, because it's not even just optimism, right? To have faith means that like there's something that you don't know whether, like you don't see it, you can't touch it, you can't smell it.
Talk to it. No.
It's you can't talk to it. It's intangible, right? But you have a certain level of faith, and that certain level of faith is as real as this table right here, right? So if the fact that I'm going to be okay and I trust in like God that I'm going to be okay is as real as this table, then I'm not lost.
Yeah. No, that's true. I agree. I think like the reason why that stood out to me because, you know, some people don't even, because, you know, the word faith can be broad. It can be the belief in God, trust, confidence, resilience, like all of that, right? Because those are some of the components that people need to persevere, right? Like to get through life. You ain't got no job, you know, you're struggling, whatever the case may be. You use all of those things that I just mentioned, which all fall under the category of faith. And whatever you do with faith, even if you don't get to the top, you're gonna get somewhere. Like it helps you withstand anything that comes your way. So that right there, like that really means a lot to me. That stood out a lot to me. But Mo, you wanted to say something?
No. I'm listening for now.
Okay.
I was chiming in.
Yeah, that's the thing I got from that.
Did anyone want to say anything about the lost, feeling lost?
the state of loss.
Yeah,
I think Numso, you summed it up perfectly. It's to me, it's like your compass, right? And to me, your faith is your compass, right?
Yeah.
If you have that and have that belief, to others it might not be tangible, you can't touch it, like, but to you it's like really real, like you know it's there, and it guides you.
Yeah, I agree.
And things like I think to me this passage is just saying that it's your compass. I think that's something that I've been in mind.
And when you walk in the woods with your compass, there's a certain level of confidence that you have when you have a compass versus when you don't have a compass and you're in the darkness.
Yeah. Imagine if you lost and you don't have your Google Maps.
Nah, y'all are going.
Goodness gracious.
Preaching.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the best way to put it.
Doing the thing? Oh, go ahead, let me.
No, I'm saying that was the best way to put it. I never looked at it like that because I just look at like faith as like the basis of like, it's like the ground, like. And so like you're building a house.
Way of life.
Like,
it's that way too.
Yeah,
the foundation.
But the compass,
the foundation.
the foundation, exactly. Like the compass thing, I never thought of that because like if you have a compass, you'll never really be lost. Like that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
So to sum up all three surahs, we're gonna take a quiz.
And one thing I want to say about
this is all Aisha was waiting for.
I know, right?
Yeah, because I gotta go to bed soon, so that's how I'm like.
One thing I want to say about this last one, it's how many? It was three verses, and yet we like those 3 verses themselves, and the purpose and the meaning and like all of that is like applies so much to like real life and like.
No, that's true.
Finding yourself.
That's the whole Quran.
That's why they would say like Quran's a way of life. Like
that's
like,
the whole
if
Quran.
You said to like kind of trying to like understand it is too much. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's literally like a way of life.
Yeah, more like being too much. I kind of disagree with that. No, it's not. To be honest, me, the way I started to understand Islam now, there's one verse in the Quran, even like in the Surah, how you call it?
This is good.
The second Surah after Surah Fatiha. My mind is going blank. I'm
Surah Al-Asr?
No. Baqarah. Yeah, Baqarah. It says when Allah says, after today I perfected it, like this book is like without this book would be like there's no doubt is complete, and I have favor among you, like the people of the Islam faith. I have like make you as my favorite. In this book there's no doubt, there is fully complete, it has no mistake.
And he made it easy for like
he made it easy.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Made it easy for us to
I know, I'm more understanding. So I'm saying like if the Quran, it doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quran goes 1 and it could jump from 1 to 7. It could jump to 7 to 24 to 7.
I'm talking about the complexity of it. Like I'm not talking about because like this like I there's a story when like the people that was opposing the prophet when they were saying that is a poetry. And there was a story when they say like they challenged them to come up with like one surah themselves. So like because they said that Prophet Muhammad was doing poetry. They told them to come up with one surah. They couldn't come up with one surah, and there's like 14 surah in the Quran. That's the part I'm talking about. The complexity of it. I'm not talking about how the book isn't.
What you mean? They didn't come up with a surah? Like he couldn't read it?
No, I'm saying like the people, that story when they was like he was writing poetry. So they was like, since it's poetry, right? Everybody can write poetry. Can you guys come up with like a surah, like one surah? Those people passed it and they couldn't. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, the complexity of the Quran.
Oh no, I get what y'all two arguing two different things. I just think
I know what Adama was saying though, but that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah. With the Quran though, I'm not gonna lie, one ayah could hit different barriers. Like it could mean so many different things, but it's just one ayah.
Nobody can.
I was gonna say you cannot take the Quran like when you listen to an ayah, like when you listen to like the actual meaning of it. Like a lot of people, they don't look back at the tafsir, like what's the reason why it even came down. what's the message behind it. They just take it for what it is. Like you can't like really just take that translation for what it is. In Arabic too, like somebody said earlier, one letter, if you mess up one letter in Arabic, even the pronunciation, it means something way different.
Fun fact, guys, I want to share this. So, assalamu alaikum means peace upon you, right? You know what? When you say it fast, you mispronounce it and say salamku. That means go to hell.
Salam alaikum or something like that.
Yeah, that means go to hell.
Some lady said that to the Prophet.
Oh yeah.
No. And then the Prophet says something like, I forgot, I think his wife said something back to her, but he kept it like, he just kept his like composure. But I think Khadija or one of his wives like said something like the same. He said same thing to you, or like she said same thing to you, or something like that too.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
The Arabic language is very interesting.
That's why I said you mispronounce.
Even outside of mispronunciation, not the lack of pronouncing something in its entirety makes the whole thing change. Like even with the shahada, with the shahada, like I don't know, I'm not sure. Like a lot of, at least from my experience, a lot of Africans who don't have Arabic is not like our first language. We use instead of saying La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah or La ilaha illallah, they say it halfway and it literally totally means the opposite. Like,
oh, wow.
When you say, when like a lot of people be like astaghfirullah, when people be like La ilaha, like that's like, like things like that.
Don't say La ilaha either. Like you gotta finish the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that I was giving y'all the example. That's why I said that's why I said you see what I mean? So that's what, because people need to finish it, because if you don't finish it, when you say that, it's like the meaning was, because we say there is no God but Allah, but then you're not finishing the other part.
No, if you say La ilaha, like that means there's no God. Like
that's exactly exactly what it means.
If you say La ilaha, that means there's no God.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people do this without necessarily realizing what they're saying, because we're so used to saying, whenever there's something is shocking, we say La ilaha illallah or things like that. But then, again, the fact that we are not Arabic and we don't speak Arabic, so sometimes there is that language that we have to be careful.
I'm telling you, when I came from Guinea, when I first came to the US, when I was reciting, I said "A'udhu," like they said "A'udhu," like they looking at me like, no, that's not how you say it. They're like, no, that's not how you say that. I'm like, they got it.
That was well said. Yeah.
Perfect. So now we're going to do the last quiz.
So do we
still have the team members in here?
Auntie not driving?
The left side of the screen versus the right side of the screen.
So that means it's gonna be me, Graye, Mo, Ebro, and then his I was about to say Nurse Trader, Tanti Ginab, Adam, and Numso.
Yep.
Okay, that's so cool. 4-4. Okay.
4-4.
I'm ready to redeem myself.
Y'all ready?
So it's who's my partner?
So it's you, Lami, Mo, and Ebro.
Okay, cool.
Alright, and then,
so the four of us are partners?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so
you're here? Wait, I don't have access.
Graye team.
Okay, I'm in.
I see you.
Not with the old man and the hard eyes.
I need a nephew in America here. I've been eating home cooked meal.
Oh, it's the nephew that your friend. Actually, this.
Yeah.
This is being recorded. Okay. I have joined.
Okay. So I can see both team. I'm about to start a game now. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen so y'all can see it too. Your team, her team, answer. Don't yell out no answer. And then when I say you guys team, you and Numso team, y'all can yell out. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Auntie. Appreciate
it. Damn.
No, I'm just saying. Auntie's all love because I just know you're gonna yell it out.
It's okay. Today I'm not gonna win.
Okay. Let you see.
False, guys. Let me know.
The answer is false, and then you can look at it's 3 verse. So yes. So you guys got 1 point. So next question coming up. And I'm not gonna stop no time. So if it run out, you don't answer it, you're gonna get a 0. Okay. What is the main theme of the Surah Al-Asr? 1. C, the reward of paradise. D, the story of the Prophet Musa. B, the importance of the time and righteousness. A, the destruction of evil nation.
Is
B, Numso, B.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know. You can click on it.
I clicked.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, 1-1. Yes.
Sure, I remember this.
Going into the next one. Gray, you didn't click on it, did you?
Wait, we already at 88 points?
Not. Gray didn't click on it. Next surah, Gray. Surah
Al-Asr.
Al-Asr. Why I keep saying Nas?
State that only wealth and power can save people from loss. That is absolutely false. Guys, are you guys okay, right, with my answer?
Yeah, we're okay with that answer.
All right.
No,
we ain't.
with power.
Like, that is an easy question, because what?
Okay, read it. They say the good deeds, the truthful, and patience lead to success. So they also give you like what it actually stands for too. So next 2-2. The word Asr in the surah referred to the evening prayer.
Word Asr.
Which group?
It's our
Yes.
Us.
Numso's group, guys.
Yeah, Numso's group.
Yeah.
That's correct.
True.
That's true.
Asr is the one we
That
just
one
did,
of
right?
you guys was like, I said, please.
False.
let me
It
get
refers
this
to the
wrong.
time passing. We just did that declining time.
Wait.
We just
See,
did
I
Asr,
knew
declining
that.
time, Numso.
Oh my God! They peer pressured me.
No, we just did it. Like that's the last time we just had a whole 30 minutes conversation about that.
Numso, the app, okay? The app does this.
Next, it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Why is Ganya team on fire?
So what's that? That's 2-1.
I'm talking about literally.
According to the Surah
According to Surah Al-Asr, what are the 4 qualities of successful people? Wealth, status, knowledge, and patience? No. Power, strength, wisdom, and leadership? No. Charity, prayer, fasting, and pilgrimage? Yes. Faith, good deed, advising, truth, and patience? Ooh, C and B. Team, what do you think?
Y'all gotta pick one.
C or B? We gotta hurry up.
I think it's C.
C. Okay. Dauda, it didn't allow me to click.
Why did Numso say
They
A?
ran out of
No.
time.
No, I didn't click that though. Dauda,
Huh?
I didn't click that.
Let me see. Let me pause it.
I
Real
think
quick.
We said
if you
D.
run out of time, it would pick the answer for
Yeah,
you.
if you run out of time, it will
No,
pick
we
it.
said was
Wait,
was
wait,
it
it's
was
our
C
turn.
though. We picked C.
Did you pick C?
Yeah.
No,
But
it
was
didn't.
it-
No, it didn't allow me. As soon as we said it, it closed it.
Yeah, because
But was
you
the
ran out of
on
time.
the clock still? I think
I'm
you ran out of
sorry?
time.
Because you got
It ran
20
out of time,
seconds.
That's why.
Yeah, run out of time.
After the 20 second, it would
You know what I would do?
I'm
I'm gonna pause it for now, right? Because I haven't done it for nobody. I'm gonna pause it until you guys are done reading. I'm gonna play it. Is that fair?
Because also ours we have to read through it. There are just FYI. But okay, we can go ahead.
Because I usually read it over. When you started reading, I just left it alone. But
okay.
I'm gonna pause it 5 minutes. You can read it out loud for your team, and then they can answer. And then I'll play it. Run the time.
Okay.
All right.
This is the same question.
Yeah. So you guys are still up 2-1.
Okay.
This is their same question.
Okay, this is the same question.
This is the same question. If you want to change it, it's fine.
Okay, then do C. Then click C. Then whatever C was.
Okay. He just wait. I said it was between C and B, guys.
Charity, prayer, fasting.
It's fine. I'll just pick one.
Okay,
Yeah,
let
just
me
pick one.
just pick one here. So
I picked C because it seems like that's what I was. I mean, I could be.
Yeah, faith, good deed. That one also kind of it's kind of tempting. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because he has a good deed.
3 seconds.
Charity is a good thing. Oh, my team. Sorry.
Fake.
Oh,
Yeah,
I knew it.
It was
Oh
B.
my God.
Okay.
Dang, see, the woman Mo said click it. Mo, you knew it wrong, bro.
I didn't say click it. Yeah.
Wait.
Go. You want to read it for your team?
Can you guys see the screen?
Okay. What blessing did Allah give to the Quarish tribe? 1. Victory in battle and gold. D. Strong army and high status. B. Safety in their journey and provision of food. C. Prophethood and wealth.
These are not elected officials.
Numso, B.
B? Safety and
B,
security of
B.
the provision of
Who this talking? Are they
Isn't it
trying to
C?
sabotage us?
It's
Who's
profit.
this?
It is
It's
B.
prophethood and
B,
wealth.
B, Numso.
B?
Well, this is not your team.
It's C. Tati Jenna, but what is it?
I think the creation prophethood.
So see, it come on me.
No, B. Let's do B.
B? Okay.
Yeah, let's do. Jeanette, I was
Okay.
It is B.
It's wrong.
No, it's B.
It's B.
B.
Okay.
Thank you.
The way we panicked at the end.
Okay, so that's 1-1.
Wait, why were you guys talking about? Oh, they're trying to sabotage us. None of us said nothing. Don't be putting this. on.
No, Mo did.
No, I didn't. No, I was repeating.
I'm on your team.
No, I didn't. I was repeating what they said. Somebody said B.
Guys, Mo is on their team. Okay, Dauda, you want to pause it so I can read it to the team?
Yeah, it's pause.
Okay, team, the Quraysh were protected during their trade journey to which two places? Syria and Egypt, Yemen and Iraq, Persia and India, Syria and Yemen. I'm not sure about this one. Do you guys have an answer?
It's Syria and Yemen. Because the north and the south, like, right? The north and the south.
Syria and Yemen. Lamin, what do you think?
No, is it?
I'm gonna have faith in more on this one.
I think it's Syria and Yemen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Al-Asr definitely
Wait,
talked
I
about having
already
fate.
Can you click Syria and Yemen?
It's Yemen and Iraq.
What?
It's Yemen and Iraq.
My bad.
Wait,
It was in the
Wait, is that what I clicked? I clicked that by accident, but I guess that it is what it is.
No, you guys are not getting no points for that. Y'all clearly say.
No, but I clicked it though.
Come on.
No, that's not fair.
Because if you didn't click it, then it's like, what is it? So that's it's 2-2.
That was on me.
It's a tie. It's a
Trying to
tie.
be cheated. And you accidentally clicked it.
I accidentally clicked it.
It's a tie. 2-2.
Oh no.
What does Allah command?
All right, team, you guys can read it, right? What does Allah command the Quraysh to do in gratitude for your blessing?
A. Numso A.
So A, worship him alone.
Wait until we read it. No. Oh yeah. Allah alone. Allah alone.
Y'all sure?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, go click it.
Wait.
I already clicked it.
Yeah, I say.
Because the other ones, it's not the other ones.
No, it's not the other ones because creating more temples would be that's
no B. How about B? Trade more and become.
No, that's not that's not like giving charity. That's
I can see money.
Well for yourself.
I can see money. Y'all got it right.
Wait,
I can see money.
She said,
y'all like to stress me out.
She said trade more.
Bro, look. So look, I remember I was every like 20 to 30 minutes I would say pay attention. You get what I'm saying?
Man, we got into deep conversation.
You know that? See how I be paying attention?
What's the answer?
The answer was worship only one God.
And what was the Quarish people doing?
Yeah, because during that time they used to
they used to have the statues.
They used to worship idols.
We just talked about how the whole elephant and God had the divine intervention to stop the Quarish people from destroying
the idol worship.
Exactly.
That's what they used to do. That's why Muhammad was from that tribe, is because they were sinners.
Exactly. So I told him to pay attention, and she did.
We got 3, right?
3-2 right now, yeah.
Oh, we're up.
Yeah.
Damn. You know, I hate losing.
She said because they were sinners.
Hey, guys, I'm about to read it for y'all. What event does Surah Al Fil describe? A. The migration of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to Medina. C. The destruction of Abraha army with elephants. D. The splitting of the Red Sea. B. The birth of Prophet Isa.
The Abra, whatever you just said, that one.
The destruction of the elephant people.
Yeah.
Y'all sure?
Right. Yeah, we sure.
Bro, this is
I clicked it first.
You put that on 200 francs.
Put that on 10,000 francs.
We gonna see 1, 2. Now y'all got it right. Yeah.
Okay.
But for a lot of people be cheating, bro. Because they like.
All right, team.
Okay, 3-3.
Don't worry, we finna break that tie.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanti Jenna, come here, cut off here on weekend, man.
How did Allah destroy Abraham's army? With the birds. See. Yup.
By sending birds and stones.
Yep.
Damn, you know how?
With the birds.
Yeah, now you know something about that.
Listen. I have my
I would
grandma.
have hated to be in the class with Jeanette. Talking about C.
You could have brought that down right there.
My phone died.
Oh, for it? It's okay. So we can just keep naming it.
With the birds.
There's no chart. That's not the
It was
chart.
C.
And stones.
Mm-hmm.
With clay.
You called it pelican, right? Or whatever.
Pelican?
No, they were birds with clay
A lot of
stones.
black birds.
With clay stones.
Okay, so what's that? 4-3, right?
Yep.
If they get
That
this
should
right,
be extra credit.
If y'all
If
get-
clay stones.
Oh, yeah?
Give us extra credit.
That's for credit. It's crazy.
Yeah, that all that noise.
There's one more for you. Go ahead.
okay, I'm about to read it. Okay, what was Abraham's goal when he marched towards Mecca? C, to make peace with the Quraysh. D, to seek blessing from the Kaaba.
B.
It's B.
To destroy Kaaba
Like
and replace it with its own temple. To trade.
B.
I ain't gonna elaborate. If people start yelling before I finish reading, bro, I swear to God, I'm gonna hurt somebody.
B. Jeanette do it. How can I not?
When Janet do it, it's okay. When we do it, it's a problem.
The first quiz, was it a tie too? The first quiz? I can't
Nah,
remember.
the first quiz, my team won. What you mean?
I think it was like people. Two teams had like
I
three.
wasn't here, but she.
Oh, okay. Well, we got recordings. I can go back. So okay, so that was a tie.
Anything today.
That's a tie.
Then we should have a tiebreaker.
Yeah, let's do a tie. Yeah, Dada, how about you do a tiebreaker?
Why don't you
One tiebreaker.
Do it one tiebreaker.
Okay.
One tiebreaker.
Hey, Daughter, make the tiebreaker one of the questions that you asked prior to today, though. Like the other day.
Oh, was everybody here?
And that's just us.
Yamin was here from my team.
Listen, bro, whoever was there, they was there.
I wasn't 100% here, but I participate. You know.
Yeah.
I guess two people from my team was here.
It's whoever answers first. So you just gotta ask it directly.
Nah, we both get a question. Let's go because like we both
let's do that.
No. Whoever answers first.
Nah, because look, I might say something and you might say something.
Like we may
but it's
not
like
hear.
it's gonna sound like you might have said it first. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, then I said it first.
No, Janet, we know your
That's
voice.
why your internet lagging. Yeah.
No, it's not like
we know your voice sound like thunder.
No, but if it's a tie breaking, then it will be groups, right? So then how about, okay, each person picks someone, like Lamin can go against Janet then. How about that? Because Lamin from our team, Janet from...
You know what?
Janet voice sound like thunder, bro.
Nah, he's just mad because I actually paid attention.
Yeah, I mean, I know the answers too. I'm not.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Don't play with Lamin. He knows the answers.
So do y'all?
Their team can go.
Y'all want to do teams? And okay.
Let's do teams.
And then what we can do, I can do speed rounds too. Like we can do 1-on-1s, and then we can do King of Court or King of the. Now I only want to say something that is like become like yeah. But we can do the King of Court. After that, we do just 1-on-1 to the last person standing. We can do that too. But okay. What team? Y'all got your team? Y'all want to go first?
Young Aisha, you the representative, so we gonna give you the answers.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
So it's a team. Okay. So
their team is going first.
Oh yeah. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of the name Al Falak? 1, 2, 3.
Al Falak is
4. Wait. Let me do that. I'm gonna skip that question. Wait. I'm gonna skip that question. I'm gonna give you another question, but I'm gonna give you the multiple choice.
Okay.
Right. The breaking of never mind for what?
Yeah, that was right.
How many seconds are you counting on?
I'm gonna do 10 seconds.
Okay.
Then you ain't
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay, in Surah Al Falak, what are we seeking protection for? That's too easy.
No, just ask the question.
Okay,
that's too easy. That's too easy.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows that, Mo. You might think it's easy though.
Okay. In Surah Al Falak, what are
we're not doing it
He's authentic.
Guys, let Dada go.
The different questions because it takes too long.
It takes too long. All right, okay. All right. Both Surah Al Falak and Al Nas are together known as what? A. Al Hamid. A. No, we didn't do this. We didn't do this one. Okay. Okay. What are the three attributes of Allah mentioned in Surah An-Nas? A. Lord, King, God. B. Creator, sustainer, judge. C. The most merciful, the most kind, the most powerful. D. The master, the wise, the all-knowing.
Is the nurturer
2. 3.
Is the one with the nurturer,
4.
The king and the god.
5.
Final answer?
6.
Did you hear me?
I heard you. 7.
Wait, you said that's for Nas?
8.
Yeah, no, I just answered it though. Did you
9.
hear me?
10. Yeah. What was your answer?
The nurturer.
Yeah, I said the one with the nurturer, the king and the god.
Yeah, anything with king in it.
So it's Lord, King, and God. The answer is Lord, King, and God.
Yeah, but I didn't do them but those were the 3. I'm right?
You said nurture, right?
Yeah,
No, she must have misheard you though. She must have misheard you. I mean, you gave out like the which.
Me, you're breaking up a little bit.
Out of the answers that you gave, the one with it had king, it has God in it too. Or am I tripping?
Yes, but it's Lord, King, and God. I thought you said nurture. Or maybe I must have misheard it or something.
You can get the.
No, I did say the nurture, but I thought that's what you said. But no, I because remember you said God, the king. I thought you said nurture.
No.
But I did say nurture, so it's up to you. We can lose that. It doesn't matter.
The 3, I think she just misheard, especially it's not in front of them.
Yeah.
It's like 3 words instead of just 1 word.
Damn, what can
Oh no, you see.
Man, this is an easy one.
Nah, I'm gonna skip this one.
Alright.
Y'all ready? Second question: how many verses ayat are in the Surah Al Fil?
So this is for my team.
Yeah.
Team, is it 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I want to say 5 or 6. Is any of my team on here?
9.
5.
Final answer.
5.
The answer is.
We got it.
It's 5.
Yay.
Okay, gracias, your team. Surah Al Fil, we seek protection from from the evil of how many things? 2, 3, 4, or 5?
Ooh.
1.
Damn.
2.
Let me see.
Evil
3.
sort of
4.
Wait, I cannot see like the
5. I say 2, 3.
I think it's 4.
Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna go 4 too.
We're gonna go with 4.
4.
I agree with
is
4.
the whispers of Shaitan or something like that?
We seek from 4 things. We do from evil, from envy. I know there were a few others, but I think it's at least 4 or 5. But it's 4.
Let's go 4.
4? It's 5.
It's 5. Dang.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't want to use the
All right.
I'm gonna lose this.
Yeah, because each verse is a what's it called?
Is there protection?
But wait, hold up, because
each verse is a protection of something from something.
Wait, are you sure?
Yes, it's 5 verses.
No, the question was. Let me go back. How many verses are in Surah Al Fil? Yes.
Okay.
No, it's no. It's 3.
Of created
It
things.
says. Wait. It says.
Mischief of darkness and mischief of those who blow on knots, and from mischief of envy.
Alright, whatever. Right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
That's 5. That's 5.
Yeah.
Five.
And that's on my Quran that I be using to cry with the Imam during Ramadan.
Yeah, well, that's on the Quran that you have right now.
Because last year I decided I wanted to be crying with the Imam, so I bought a Quran that I could do that with.
No, I don't have questions on my phone.
Is my team's
You guys won.
Oh,
They already won.
We won.
They got
We won. So we ain't even gotta go again. Because Lamin
Barely.
A win is a win, Aisha.
mashallah.
A win is a win.
To be honest, I won earlier, right?
Barely or
I won
not, a
earlier.
win is a win.
Hey, Jeanette, I won earlier, so I'm not really tripping, bro.
Hey,
You have to use your Quran. I'm not using my Quran. I'm literally
All right, whatever. You still lost.
I'm just saying, who really won?
Still lost.
Either way, we won.
I mean, thank you guys. First, I want to thank everybody that showed up today to participate in the 30 days series. What is it? 30 days
30 day Ramadan
series. So we had friends that joined. They were very enthusiastic.
Competitive.
Yep. It was a lot of competitive. And there was a lot of interaction and things like that. So it was very fun. So we're going to be doing this throughout the whole Ramadan. And if anybody out there that would like to join, that's interested into learning the Quran and breaking it down into bit by pieces just to understand the full context of it, you're more welcome to join. We'll start posting the Discord on our page, Unveiled Mindset page, and other page to have more people to join. And yeah, and I think today was a wonderful lecture. Like I said, we take the quiz at the beginning, take the quiz at the end. It got very competitive. And yeah, and that's what I got to say.
I learned a lot. Yeah. I learned a lot. You know, we talked about the importance of time. We talked about, you know, Genevieve said the compass, right? Like faith being your sense of direction, and what it means to kind of like be lost and what that lost even means. So we had a lot of like deep conversations, and honestly, I learned a lot. Like I said, in the context of some of these things, like I'm learning along, and I'm happy about it, and it's fun, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, and hopefully you guys join the conversation. Like we said, you don't have to, you know, if you're shy or whatever, you don't have to engage right in the beginning. Like, we're friendly people, you know, you can participate in the quizzes and different discussions. You can come in and out. So it's very open platform.
Yep. That was well said. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe
down below,
and just be on the lookout. We're going to be sending out the Discord link for people to join. And it's Unveiled Mindset.
Enjoy your Ramadan.
We're out.
Of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. Huwa khaliquna, huwa raziquna, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the